he'll have a lane to work off of, you know, some pushing power from his teammates as well. Meanwhile, there's the last lock. That is super feels bad. Well, now we actually have Lyra walking a little bit into vision.
Oh, they find the knockback. They've got high flashless first. Ooh. Blood comes through to Febiven.
Febiven with the mid turret down to half, and Lyra looking to go on the bot.
Looking for the play is going to look not quite get the knockup, nor the Q bounce as well. Gets hit up into the air, gets a lantern to safety though. Almost Conducts found himself the knockback, but no, the TP's coming in though. All five down here. Here comes the big play. Hakwo in the air. They're going to find one. Looking for Apollo for the second. Will drop as well. 2 kills picked up in the bot lane. A giant knockover solo buys some time, but isn't enough as Blade Color comes through the knockback as well. Contracts finds the kill on Lyra. Oh! The flash for Solo gets the kill for himself, but will lose his life 4-1 in favor of Golden Guardians.
All right, Golden Guardians had to do something to make it happen on the bottom side. Bunch of kills, but then still rushes to the first turret bonus, but Golden Guardians, they needed to create a play like that, so definitely happy to get that gold and open up this map so they can create. They've been roaming, they pull it off, finish up this Infernal Drake, and they keep rolling just barely.
Then might want in. Zachar on the backside as well, finds another stretching strike, the re-engage on Hakwo, Blade Color to get definitely away, just gets popped out of that one after the ultimate anyway, does not matter. Now a snipe coming through for some damage on the high. A kill gets picked up onto Deathly courtesy of Clutch. But the Drake still went Golden Guardian's way.
Yeah, Contracts did have a nice little majestic roar there to interrupt the slingshot from Lyra. Didn't matter in the end though, as you know, definitely didn't have summoners left. Febiven getting taken a little low.
That's some damage on a slingshot into the back lane. Can they find 2 people for this one? As Contracts keeps the chase going, can't quite kill off Febiven. A lantern there if he needs it, but no, the hook backwards and then just drop. Contract
now on the top side though, and Clutch Gaming are early to the scene.
There's the knock-up combo. They find 2 actually in the flip back. Now Hakwo in a bit of danger, but gets the aftershock via Flay. Another chunk out courtesy of Lyra. Contracts 2 hits away, and they will just barely stay alive until Apollo flashes for the final shot. Nicely done, Clutch. And they've got to run away from this one. So nicely done, Clutch. Now going to make it 2-1 in turrets. That hunt for the playoff bye still alive. They need help, where you get stunned off your own phone. You're like, really? My own kit betrayed me. Ulti out of Deathly was afraid of getting knocked up, but still going to find a huge Blade Collar. Gets him in a blob blitz. TP might be required, but he's going to award. First kill comes through in the jungler. Matt trying to run away, so low on HP. Can they get the pick off? They're looking at with the Ornal team coming across, and he will finally get the kill on Zach. But look at all the slaughter coming through. 3 already gone from Golden Guardians, and that's going to be another one. 4th comes through the 3rd of the game for...
Yeah, Apollo, never mind. We're going to have High go back in.
Oh, we got him! That was slick out of High, and now a duel against Hakuho. Solo's around him, waiting for the cooldowns, lands a Q. Oh. He's going to block the E. Gets away from Rupture, turret aggro. He's okay, he's out of the silence range, and now Matt runs very fast. He's here to help. They keep pressing forward, looking for their 11th win of the split. Kelly, they find the hook back, almost getting High. Redemption does not get the kill. He gets summoner heal through from Deathly. Now into the back line is Zach, and he pulls in. Not much of anything. Turret still goes down though, and Clutch massive. It's like 7 move speed.
To be fair, 7 compared to 0.
Yep.
Infinitely better.
That's an accurate statement. Solo's dead. Goodbye, Solo. Balls, but guess what? Baron dropped pretty quickly as well, and they've got Shogat, so good luck beating Feast.
Predator is on!
Early smite! Oh, that got pretty low. 270 left. Contracts never got, despite he was knocked out of the pit. Zachel comes across, finds not much of anything as they trade 1 kill as Apollo's gone, but now High losing his life as well. 4v4, the re-engage comes in for a little bit. Slows on a lower level.
Golden Guardians are going to be able to push down the 2nd outer turret for themselves. Turret number 2 taken for the Golden Guardians, but unfortunately for them.
Not going to go to the back line. Now the Ornal looking for the disengage to buy some time. I don't imagine this fight will go too well, but they do find Solo, and now Rakan to the back line. Decent shots on the Solo here, but a knockback means already 1 kill, but they've only traded tanks actually. Cho'Gath does indeed fall. That engage actually went okay, buying some time against the Baron buff, but Siege continues in the 4v4.
Yeah, and Golden Guardians have used quite a lot of ultimates. They do still have Deathly's ultimate on the Xayah. That's been some damage for them, so maybe they'll try and create something. High goes in for some poke, but he gets hooked again.
They find the backline access. The knock up there on a 2. Look at the Blade Collar come in, and they get the Bloblets down. No TP available. They can maybe chunk that out, but no, too much damage out of it. And the hook on Alorlo pops the stopwatch, but He's still gonna die. He watches himself fall out of that one. 3-kill lead still for Clutch, as they will knock down that bottom inhibitor and go for the reset.
Well, he said in Champ Select, you know,
Dead looking for that push to keep happening. Almost finds himself on a Laurel, but now the backline a nice roar keeps him away as Lyra can't find the backline active. Hoping in for Matt, looking for someone else to charm, someone else to knock up. Health bar's getting low as Contracts had rejoined and Solo TP's in. So 5v4 now for a few seconds as the turret falls and now down onto the inhibitor. They will get double inhib and in plenty of time for Laurel to get back up.
Definitely some good looks here. Same list, you know, all the auto turrets are first step. Have to take step number 1. Oh, Vivin might go for a flank Azir assassination. Let's see this bird.
16 versus 17. Ult chunks him out. Look at the damage up with there. One more Q auto. Yeah, there's the kill picked up. Nice. Still, BC are going to have spires to greatness erected in his honor as more and more of the Golden Guardian structures are removed from the map and turned into rubble. One inhibitor left alive. And the hook misses, but high, still on a ward, looking for the flank play as now the turret is taking damage. Or then they find a couple of knockups, making 3, and the flash in for the backline, looking to knock the kills across, and they will get Apollo. Into the backline they go. Hako forced to run away, but again, it is a trade kill as Contract does indeed fall. Fevin's still safe down here, almost picking off Matt, gets some shields across, stays alive. Lolo almost gets a knockup, but a lantern brings the teammates into safety, and it is a 1-for-1 trade. Apollo dead for Contract.
That's actually a pretty big pick there for Golden Guardians. They buy themselves some time to clear out some of these minions. Actually, they're on the Nexus turret. Only 2 hits left on the turret, and definitely one man trying to fend them all off.
The Nexus turrets are falling, the inhibitor turrets are falling, but looks like enough time is bought by High that he's threatening them. Hakuo not going to land that hook. Pulls back in teammate. Chain's going to land. Will it be 2? Oh, 350 dealt. Lyra had some magic with this, and he survives the encounter there, running away for his life as the waves are still being cleared out. And you've got Hakuo out Drake in.
Do it.
Hook in the brush. Oh, they're going to die. Rupture on the 1. Silence is in. Jumps the wall. High going to do the same. He trades places with Febivin.
Hey, he's going to get him.
And Aqua's going to fall. High is a mastermind and a true assassin as Disregard comes in. And now TP, they're looking for the big play. Golden Guardians, can they make it happen? Silence Chomp, and Solo is an assassin as well. Just eats him in the face.
Oh, the Blob Assassin now to make his move over the wall.
Right the back line, and like a true assassin, jumps onto 2 at once. And he's going to find himself the knockback. Almost pulls Lorlo in. And Lorlo help, but first it's going to be the first Zap die as Lyra is going to drop a nice knockup and a knockback into all that is coming across. Does he have the damage? Solo wants to get in, forcing the flash away with the Rapture. 3-kill lead still for Clutch. Lightning flying everywhere has definitely killed some minions.
Definitely looking for some crits here. He does have red buff. Hard to make plays though. Clutch Gaming gonna retreat after this one. The minions still hard at work.
They assassinated the bottom turret on the Nexus. More of the base is falling. Swirl among the Clutch Gaming members once again. Will it be the way they win this game? Predator is on, but he's not gonna be there in time. And now with Baron buff on, up in the front line. A 2-man knocker comes through for Orange Solo. Very, very tanky. Redemption not on the front line though. He's gonna run out of kill. Gonna come through. Cho'Gath has died. Some would say assassin.
High teleports in. They're going to go for it.
See if this is going to be the fight that Golden Guardians can win. Not a chance to stop the Dragon as that one's grabbed up, and Contracts just gets absolutely evaporated. No team fight. Now time for the 2 open inhibitors. 25 seconds on Contracts respawn. Mid inhib is free. Bot lane should be as well. Solo not there just as this time ticks down. They will have teleport available. Golden Guardians know better than to try to take this fight, so they will once again have to sit inside their base. And as Baron buff times out in 20 seconds, we'll see if they go for the Nexus or if they play an even slower game as the items are filling up.
Well, High actually might be the target. He's cornered.
This before, it's going to be a flash to get himself away as another turret falls, and a hook onto the front line. Lolo going to stay alive a little bit longer, but 3 different health left on top. Inhibitor's going to fall. Clutch Gaming, only 1 turret left to kill, and they're actually going to disengage this.
I think they're just going back to the minions. Their Baron buff just timed out. They're trying to speed it up. But here we go. The siege wave has arrived.
We're going to close it out 40 minutes in. Clutch Gaming wanting to improve to 11 wins and condemn Golden Guardians to 10th place like so many predicted at the very start of the split. Predicted though. The turret's falling, waiting for the waves to come in. Unfortunately, just killed the inhib, so Supers just barely started spawning. But they're onto that one final turret protecting the Nexus. Attempted chunk of the back line, redemption for some health. On they go for the hard dive. They find Aqua for a bit of damage. They first killed off Contracts, a trade for the support, but High has dropped as well. One of the key carries has gone deftly. Sometime in the back, looking for damage on the solo, but can't kill him just yet. Ulti comes across, Blade Color finds a route onto Fevivin. Exhaust comes in a little bit late, and now onto the back line goes Lyra, finds the stretching strike, pulls in, does not get the ultimate across. A huge bit of damage out of deftly. Now can they find Apollo as Fevivin goes for Nexus itself, down to about 10% missing. 3 versus 3, I do believe, out of this one.
Golden Guardians fighting their hearts out here, even though Clutch Gaming have the Elder Dragon buff burning away.
Snipe comes in, damage is definitely there's going to start healing on the fountain, but look at that bar, get lower and lower, 1/3 on the Nexus, down to the back line. Lola wants to find Apollo, can't do it, the shots still come in, back to the Nexus they go. That will be the game. Clutch Gaming end their regular season 11-7, and that hope for a playoff bye remains alive. Whew.
What an interesting game there. Final one on stage for this split for the Golden Guardians.